Good morning, my friends. This is Christy's show. It is Coffee with Christy on Friday mornings. I'm so happy to see you this morning. Today we are talking about cherishing yourself. So, kind of hitting some topics that kind of lead into my Maximizing Your Confidence workshop that's coming up. Good morning, Lisa. That's coming up on September 14th. And we are going to make a kind of fun announcement about that next week, about some other free, deeper information, webinars and things like that can lead up to getting you prepared to be a part of this maximizing your confidence. That's not easy for me to say. Maximizing your confidence next. That's going to start in September. So here's a little fun thing though. For the first 5 people who sign up for that workshop, you're going to get this awesome t-shirt that's called Flossom. I don't know if it looks like it's backwards, but you're going to get a shirt just like this that is in your size. But if you sign up, I have 5 of those for the people who sign up for those first, sign up for the workshop first, and I'll be happy to get you the right size and the things that you want. So here's the thing though, you got to go check it out. It's over on my website on azealcoach.com. And it's just look under / maximize your confidence. So look for that and check it out if you can. And join me for a 6 weeks of deep self-love and self-confidence building, okay? So today we're talking about cherishing yourself, okay? Now, this is not a warm and fuzzy. This is a serious, get down, get real, build your own self-worth. Because here's the thing. Every single one of us want to be valued. Every single one of us want to be loved or cherished. And so what is so important about this is that some of us just don't know how to do that, okay? We think of all of our flaws. We think of all of our shortcomings. And this is the image that we have of ourselves inside of our head, okay? So I really want you to help you think about, how do I start to really build my self-love or really cherishing myself, okay? So the challenge is 2-sided today. This is really, I'm putting the challenge right in here. Usually I do a live it to learn it challenge at the end of my post in the content, but what I really want to offer you the challenge today. I really want you to think about, how are you loving and giving to the world, okay? What is the world gifted by you being here, okay? Now, you're going to be like, I don't know, and this is sometimes the hardest part for people, but you give care, you give love, you give your intelligence, you give your kindness, you give and give and give. I promise you that you do. Please find and write down a continuing list, but today I'm asking you to write 5 down today, right after this piece. What are the things that the world gains from you being here, okay? Because you are a miracle that God made, and He gave you gifts, and your job is to give the world these. Do you know what they are? And are you acknowledging them and loving yourself for that opportunity to do that, okay? The reverse side of this is, what are those flaws, or what are those mistakes, or what are those decisions that you are making out of pain, okay? To understand and give yourself some grace and forgiveness, and to really understand, we make bad decisions, we make mistakes from a place of fear or not feeling worthy, okay? And this is the crux of why building your self-love and confidence is so important. Because if you only think of yourself as those flaws, and you never forgive yourself, and you never acknowledge that and try to move forward, then you are kind of stuck in the victim mindset of being in pain, of being in suffering, okay? So what are the flaws, or what are the mistakes, or what are the bad decisions that you're doing? And how do you love yourself from the place of fear? So a way I love to think about this is to think about yourself as a little kid. Okay, so think about when you're a little kid. Sometimes it helps to go get a couple pictures from your mom and dad's house or something, and think of yourself as that little girl or boy, and think about, like, you made bad decisions because you were a kid and you were trying to do things and you're trying to push the envelope and you're not sure how you fit into the world. And so if you were that kid, you would be forgiving. My nose is driving me crazy. Sorry. You would be you'd forgive that kid. You would give him another chance. Just like your son, daughter, grandson, nieces or nephews, you're like, okay, you made a mistake. Let's move forward. And that piece is so critical to be able to give yourself, okay? So I love to get a picture of myself and go, look at that little girl. She was so innocent. She felt guilty about making mistakes. She was always trying to please other people. Like, all of these things, and how beautiful and wonderful she is regardless. And now you fast forward to yourself. Can you give that same kid inside of you that same love and undying, unconditional love? Can you do that? And can you cherish that person that you are, or that child that you are, because they're trying to make their way in the world? Okay? Yesterday I was working with a client, and she was saying, she was really sad, and she was really upset because she's made lots of mistakes in her life. And a close friend or cousin was trying to reach out to her and spend some time with her. And I could really tell she didn't feel very worthy of that, okay? And she's in a different place than she was when she was making all those mistakes. And now she had to let people in to love and cherish her. But it was a really hard thing she was wrestling with. And I just want to ask you and invite you to open and cherish yourself. If you want other people to cherish you and to love you and to take care of you, you have to do that for yourself. And you really have to accept this idea, as corny as it is, of being flawsome. I'm flawed and I'm awesome. And I can be both, and I can love both sides of me, and I can work, because when I know the flaws, I can help myself, right, from my awesome place. And your awesome place is always your ability to live. Always your ability to give from who you truly are. And are you giving that to yourself? So today, please take some time to journal, to write. You can even write some comments. Tell me a gift. Tell me a flaw or mistake that you would love to overcome. Sometimes they're true decisions that you made that were mistakes or made out of fear or anger or whatever. But most of the time they're like sins of omission. Like, they're just small things that you're not thinking of. Getting angry at your son or whatever, and yelling at the cars in front of you or whatever. But things that, you will carry and feel negative about yourself later. Like, give yourself some love and some grace so that you can really find that place where you cherish yourself. All right? So this is Christy Shell with Zeal Coaching. Don't forget to check out the Maximize Your Confidence workshop. And I love and cherish all of you. I don't know every one of you, but I want you to know that there are people who care and want great things for you, and for you to not be suffering and to be in confidence. So have a fantastic week. We'll see you next week. Check out all things Zeal Coaching so you can see what's going on, and consider getting a t-shirt from signing up for the Maximize Your Confidence workshop. Have a fabulous day. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.